Whenever you guys ready.
Well, you just broke that phone, Cat.
Just broke it.
Oh shit, that's your fault.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Well, at least I know it's sturdy.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's
There's
Monday.
what, Bryan?
It's Monday. I just feel sometimes I go when Chin claps us in. I get a little like a feeling.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm like, here we go, and there it is. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
You know, like when I land in a town when I'm going to go do my stand up.
Okay.
Like say this Thursday in Vancouver or in Utah.
Okay.
Okay. When I land, people feel something shift, right?
There we go. Here we go.
They go, they're little.
He's here.
He's here.
He's there.
Right?
Like a cult leader.
Yeah. When I open the door and I come out with a boner, I'm about to make some love.
And the dudes are waiting. They go, he's here.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if they're dudes. It's because usually I'm really high on ketamine.
Dude, are you at all hungover from the Fight Companion last night? I woke up this morning hungover.
Okay, so
I drank
because I
four bottles of wine.
Yeah,
4 bottles of
yes.
wine. I had a whiskey.
Oh, you had a whiskey. That's what fucked you.
Then I smoked.
That's what'll kill you.
I got high.
So because I was on a plane for 6 hours, now I'd sit another 4 hours, right? So I spent 12 hours sitting.
Ugh.
I knew I was dehydrated, so I sipped that wine real slow and ate just a little bit of cheese.
You had a good amount of cheese because I was feeding you cheese.
I got hungry.
I was feeding you, Rogan, and Eddie cheese.
Now you were the mouse king. You were the mouse king. I was a little nibbler, and
You guys were my mice.
but
and
I
was the mouse
spaced
king.
it out. But I saw you take down that whiskey. I saw you take down the weed. Notice how I passed on the weed, and I saw you taking down that wine, which was damn tasty wine.
God, it was good wine and cheese.
That was some good wine, especially the first bottle.
And then there was a moment when I couldn't really hear anyone's voices, and I was just staring at the screen, and I was like, "Oh, I am high as a kite,
High as a
high,
kite. High as a kite. And I've decided, I think you and I talked after a Fight Companion, after hour 3.5, that's when we get Eddie going on
Hour 2.5,
conspiracy theories.
right?
We were there from 6. Well, I was there. I got there 6:30.
So we
there
started
from
at 6,
We
6 to
left
9.
at 10.
Really?
Yes, Bubba.
That was a 3.5 hour long
It was
podcast.
9:59 when we stopped.
What?
Yeah,
Time
9:59.
flew by.
Sure did.
I was high. I was drunk.
Yep.
I was eating cheese. I
Yep.
was having a grand old laughing.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember when you and fucking Rogan started talking about Teslas and ganged up? Dude, there's again, I was high and drunk, so
How about the fucking mountain lion thing?
Oh,
How about the mountain? Let's be honest. It's a starving baby mountain lion.
The guy murdered the mountain
That's
lion.
right. And Rogue was like, it was an 85 pound mountain lion. I want that guy on my podcast. I don't think so, bro.
Jamie brought it up. He's like, 40. We can't really find 80 here.
35 to 40 pounds. Get the fuck out of here with your starving baby mountain lion. Poor little thing.
It was a fun time, though, right?
I
The funnest.
truly enjoy that. Well, it's the only time that, you don't get a lot of hangout time in life when you're busy. I don't see Rogan.
No,
we don't do
you
dinner.
and I never really hang out.
No.
We don't really.
No.
Well, you ever grab lunch after a show, but unless I see you at the comedy store, we really don't. We get families, man.
I know.
Dudes don't really hang out.
I know.
That's kind of our hangout.
That's our hangout. And that
And sometimes you say some outlandish shit, especially when there's booze.
I take my shirt off and start throwing punches.
Because I said you have the same body as that guy.
By the way, how did I look? Did I look all
You look
right?
pretty good, man.
Because I was like, maybe I look super white and skinny.
I mean, like white, but
Yeah. All right.
you guys did have the same body.
I look all right.
I can't believe you
Bryan.
took your shirt off there, though.
I know. Same body.
It's funny, man.
Good fights. Cain.
Hold on. How was Palm Beach?
Palm Beach was the best I've ever. I sold so well, and I had such a blast. Because I'm writing new stuff
And
now.
did you stay in the apartment? Or not?
I stayed at the Hilton.
Right across the street.
Yeah, great. It's great.
hotel.
It's great. I love that gig. I absolutely love that gig.
One of the best gigs. You can just
Flew
walk.
my boy Jimmy Burke down.
Oh, from New York?
Correct.
Jimmy was out there?
We hung.
You're awfully quiet. I figured something was up.
That's it. Played some tennis.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Took a private, as you know, from Thiago Alves, American Top Team. Had
Did
a blast.
Jimmy Burke go there?
He did. He watched.
You just watched?
He had Dustin and Mike Brown, of course, Jimmy Burke, the great raconteur. He had Dustin and Dustin Poirier and Mike Brown basically enraptured with his wonderful
Storytelling?
stories.
He tells great stories. They're long, Jimmy. You
And
know
got
this,
him
Jimmy.
and got them both on Philosophize This, which is this awesome podcast where you can, if you want to learn philosophy, he breaks it down to chewable nuggets.
That's cool.
So they were all about it. It's so great because Mike Brown, or I think it was Dustin Poirier, goes, this guy's a great conversationalist. I go, that's right, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's
The
the Prince of
best.
New York, young man.
Yeah, the best.
That's the Prince of New York, young man.
Who doesn't love Jimmy?
There's no one who doesn't
No,
love Jimmy.
everyone loves Jimmy.
He will ingratiate himself.
That's so
to
cool. He
anybody.
came down to Florida. I didn't
That's
know
not
that.
him. That's the gangster James Burke.
Yeah,
best.
he's not. He's just.
I love that motherfucker. His neck couldn't be longer. His neck is a huge liability. Well, there he is. There he is. Not the guy on the left, but the guy on the right. That's Jim Burke. That long neck.
Is he single still? He broke up.
He sure is single.
Still had? Did anyone?
He's got no eyebrows, and his neck is about 4 feet long. He's a man giraffe. But he's charming, and
Great
to know
storyteller.
him is to love him. To know him is to love him.
Phenomenal storytelling.
Yeah. And one of those guys who would like, so I take lessons in tennis and I hit. So if you see me hitting, I look all right. I can hit. I can mimic. It's kind of like watching somebody hit mitts, and then you go, that guy can hit mitts. Can he box? Then I try to play Jimmy a game. My stroke is better and everything. Then I try to play him. He's also got a fake hip.
He probably beat the shit out of you.
I try to play him. The
He's
problem
a
is he's
better
an
athlete.
athlete.
He's a way better athlete.
He played sports his whole life. Like he played basketball his whole life. He plays games. So he'll do things like this. He gets in my head. He'll go, now I'm not going to hit it to you the way you're used to being hit to.
Yeah, 'cause you
so
have a
we're gonna
trainer that
play
you
now.
pay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit it. So he'll drop it. He'll hit it shitty over there, and I lose every single time.
It's just different. Same thing as your trainer, whether it's your boxing trainer, go, dude, you could fight.
The best.
You, of course.
The best.
Or it's
Yeah.
if your personal.
Wayne still says
or
that
your
to me.
personal, of course.
I'm like, Wayne,
All of
stop
them do.
telling
All
me
of them do.
that.
Or your personal trainer going, dude, you look good, man. You've lost weight. It's like, well, I ate an entire cheese pizza.
I love it.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, I love it. It's the best. Dustin said that to Jimmy. Apparently, Jimmy goes, Dustin looked at me and he goes, it's pretty impressive. I was doing low kicks. I was like, of course, Dustin. Of course, Dustin Poirier said that. He wants it to be true. Hilarious. I'm not fooled.
That picture of Eddie's.
Let's watch that for a sec. I forgot about that.
And he goes like this. And
The bit before was funny.
guy shot a double, boom, shitty double. But the guy just went back and knocked his head on the
He's a great storyteller.
and it was over. Shitty double and it's over.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a great
Wrestling,
video. High school.
Look how high I am here. Ready?
Best shit
Watch how high I am here.
for street defense.
For almost everything.
Watch.
I used to
Street
learn
defense. Is that
better
a word?
shit.
Street defense.
He got nothing to say.
I look like a sloth who stumbled upon edibles.
How he's walking.
Is that what he's doing? Show me how he walks.
Bro, that's serious shit, bro.
He even before this, when he was
His
doing it,
face.
it was funny.
I know. He's amazing.
I get Eddie riled up. Not riled up, but I like to go down the conspiracy theory hole with him. Not because I'm mocking him or I think he's crazy. None of that.
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining, but I genuinely want to know how he came upon this theory or how exactly, what road did he go down?
YouTube.
Yeah, but like, give me something, you
Yeah.
know? Like, I want to know, and
Yeah.
because I'll start checking and looking into it myself,
Right.
Just to see what it's about, because it is interesting.
It
Even
is.
if it's all malarkey and bullshit, it's
Yeah.
still interesting.
100%.
You can take certain stuff from it that might be some true facts. But
Hey, yeah, I mean, he's got a logic to it. There's a logic that you can kind of follow.
there's a whole movement of it.
I'm looking at myself, and it's reminding me when my cousin came to my show in West Palm Beach, and he's a plastic surgeon. And
This past weekend?
That's correct, sir. And plastic surgeons will look at your face, and I look at him. I go, "What?" He goes, "What?" I go, "You're a plastic surgeon. You're looking at my face." I go,
Seen him.
and I go, now, my eyes. My mother's telling me that my eyes. I have inherited this thing where in our family the skin will cover your fucking eyeball. I go, would
yeah,
you
it's
take?
starting
He goes. I could take some of that skin off, and I go, but nobody can know. Nobody can see it. And he goes, no, nobody's going to see it. I go, so you could lop off some of the skin. And his wife's like, yeah, it would look great. And I was like, go down to Florida, come back with new eyes. Yeah.
New eyes, new ass,
would
maybe
you-
a little snip of the nose.
Can't be
the
my
snout.
age. He can't be my age though, and come back with new eyes. It'd be a little, But I thought, but there is that skin that's coming over.
I would
my eyes.
yell on this podcast and let everybody know.
If you're gonna get plastic surgery on your face as a dude, you have to talk about it.
No, or don't. Like, if you do it on your eyes, I'm thinking when a nose. Like, God, kind of looks young.
I love it. He goes, just take a little skin off there.
Damn, he's your cousin?
Yeah, plastic surgeon.
Could hook you up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Again, I can't remember last time I was hungover. I woke up this morning like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, yeah.
My eyes, I got bags on bags on bags.
Whiskey.
right now.
Whiskey and weed. Whiskey is what really gets you. Although wine too, if you're not drinking water.
4 or 5 bottles of wine or
Yeah.
glasses.
That wine was good though, wasn't it?
I started drinking wine because my dad was helping me move last week, and he brought, my girl likes that Menage a Trois wine.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Menage a trois.
Menage a Trois.
A
So
trois.
we
Say it correctly.
Menage a Trois.
There you
So
go.
we had 6 bottles of it. So we just had it at the house.
Yeah.
Jump in the hot tub, sip on that. I
Yeah.
sleep like a goddamn baby.
Baby, yeah.
So I started drinking wine. Then when you brought it, I was like, you might as well have some glasses with the boys.
Gotta have some glasses.
And then the
with
joint
boys.
started going around. Like, might as well smoke this.
Well, you said to me, you go, be a gentleman and bring some wine.
And you came
So,
through, dude,
I had
with the
to do
cheese
it.
too.
Yeah.
Nice cheese.
How about that cheese? Well,
I didn't eat anything else last
now the
night. That was my dinner.
The cheese you freaked out over first was the manchego. Then you had the cypress.
The cypress was the money.
How about Eddie? Most literally, Eddie puts it in and spits it out.
And that was
like,
the best cheese.
I know. You don't like nutty and sweet?
You like nuts?
You
in
don't
your mouth?
perfect cheese? Now I wonder if there's a way to make my face less long. I wonder if we can shave
You look
my
like
head down.
Scar from Lion King.
I do, don't I?
And that metal one, you look like Scar. From,
yeah.
You're slowly turning into a villain.
Yeah, long, big ears. My nose keeps growing.
Yeah.
My head just keeps getting longer, grayer. That's
Your head gets
age
longer.
is a bitch.
Father
Lopsided
Time
fucking
waits
head.
for nobody.
Father Time doesn't give a fuck. And the idea is just to be an old guy. It's all good. Stay tight. Stay tight. Here's the thing. Stay limber, like range of motion. This guy who's the head coach of the national gymnastics team, who's been training gymnasts for 40 years. He also trains special forces guys, so a lot of the guys. And he was talking about the biggest mistake is that people will put on crazy amounts of muscle and have no range of motion.
When they're older?
Just athletes will put on crazy muscle. Like a lot of these soldiers come in with 80 pounds of muscle and they have no
Jeez,
range of
yeah,
muscle.
steroids, but
Yeah.
carry
Also, you have to work the connective tissue. Connective tissue is different than your main muscle area. So you can blast your core, but most people train their connective tissue. That's why
Not
like
functional.
so many jiu-jitsu guys, so many like CrossFitters, they just get hurt because they're doing these big movements without perfect technique. And your
More
connective
CrossFit
tissue,
than
your
jiu-jitsu.
yeah,
Yeah.
your shoulders, your neck, all that stuff. If you're not, the one thing they do is they work on that shit, and they'll work on you if you're starting out with their program. 8 months of like stuff that seems boring, but you're getting stronger and making progress, and then you can last that.
Is this an ad to do gymnastics? Or-
No, it was this thing. This guy was talking about it, and it was really interesting. I'm gonna become a gymnast. Is what I'm saying.
I was wondering what the payoff was.
Oh, yeah.
Just a stretch?
No, dude, I want to compete in gymnastics.
Do it, bro. Do it, man.
I want to do it.
Kat, Chin, what have you guys been up to? Kat has some new Yeezys on. Not mad at him at all.
I hung out with my parents this weekend. They came back into town
From,
from San Jose.
oh, that's right. They're up north.
Yeah, so I got to hang out with my baby brother.
In San Jose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, huge.
A lot of
Huge,
Vietnamese
yeah.
people, a lot of Filipinos.
I love it
Yeah.
up there. How was it with your parentals?
It's good. Everything's good.
Did you have
They're-
to take them like sightseeing and shit? That's the worst.
No, my dad actually grew up in Westminster before he moved to San Jose.
Oh, he
so
knows
he's
what's
a
up.
local. Yeah.
Did they get a hotel or they stay with you?
No, they stay with my grandparents. I have grandparents in Orange County. Oh. Yeah.
You guys just chilled and ate and talked?
Basically, they're worried I
Sometimes
work
that's
too
nice.
much.
Yeah, you do work a shitload.
Coming from a refugee, that says a lot.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm not a refugee, but I appreciate it.
that work ethic. I'm not a refugee. There's immigration and there's refugees.
Yeah, big difference.
It's no joke.
Big
That's no joke.
difference.
Yeah.
Chin, what'd you do, buddy?
Not much. Not ton. I made another YouTube video.
Oh, singing?
No. We're not gonna watch it, but it's just me catching a fish and cooking it and eating it.
Where'd you catch the fish at?
Marina Del Rey.
Okay, dude, just play me a clip of you catching
I
the
saw
fish. I didn't see it.
There's no way you saw it, Brian.
Did.
There's
Okay.
no way.
I follow you on YouTube.
No, you don't.
On YouTube?
I'm a liar.
Yeah, big time liar.
What kind of fish and you caught it this weekend and killed it?
No, I caught it. Remember we talked about it a while ago? I went fishing and then I finally
Oh, you just now
I just
put the
edited
video
it together. Yeah. There.
7:22 right.
Well, I don't want to watch the video, but then it's just
Oh,
me catching some
Well,
fish.
simply too long. 30
Yeah.
minutes?
Yeah, we're not gonna watch.
Let me just
No,
see
no.
the fish you catch on.
Like those right
That's
here.
a lot of dudes on that boat.
That's fishing. So they're called
Those are
sculpin.
lionfish, right?
Yeah. Oh no, scorpion,
Scorpion
fish.
fish.
Scorpion fish.
Yeah.
You don't want to get stung with those,
No,
right?
they're venomous. I think the spines are venomous.
But their spines are. You didn't eat those, right? You throw those
did.
back. Why would you eat
They're
those?
delicious.
They're delicious.
Yeah, I'm
dude.
surprised that
Damn,
they're that good.
you eat lionfish?
Yeah,
Well,
poison.
not
fish.
lionfish.
That's all you got? Scorpion, lionfish,
Yeah.
same thing. That's all you caught?
Yeah, that's all they had. I guess that's the season right now.
Did you catch them with your hands?
No, fishing pole,
Fuck, man.
250 feet deep, which is super. So when you fill your rod up or your reel up with line, it's like you're at the very last end of it when it's all the way down there.
Those boys are all the way down there.
Yeah. But they're delicious.
Are they
You should
good?
try them, yeah.
You cut them and killed them yourself? You gutted them yourself?
No, since they charge like $1 each fish just to gut it, we just did that. And then took home like fillets, took home the entire body, but just no guts. Just all sorts of different ways. It's good.
No guts, no glory, baby.
No guts, no glory.
Yeah.
When's the last time you fished?
I don't know. The last time I fished was with my son off the pier. My daughter off the pier caught absolutely nothing.
Where at?
Off
Off Santa Monica?
I hate fishing.
You don't have the
I
attention
respect the
span
people
for
like it. I hate it.
I like
I'm
it.
not good.
Last time I went, I was in Hawaii with Leister Bowling and Joe Kloffenstein, and we're on this boat going around the island, and they were catching fish, but then like kind of chumming the water, like they'd take it and the thing would be bleeding, they toss in the water. I'm like, well, we're snorkeling around here.
Yeah.
This is
Tiger sharks.
this shark
Hawaii.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
I went, oh, let's get the fuck out the water.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're fine, bro. You're fine, bro. I'm like, we're not fine,
No.
man.
Oahe has tiger sharks.
We're in Kauai.
Yeah, Kauai.
And before we got there, the summer before, someone was murdered by a tiger shark.
true?
Yeah. And I was like, I feel like this is a bad idea.
Peter Attia,
And
who's
Klopp
a-
looks like a giant sea lion on steroids.
Yeah, Peter Attia, who's a doctor but a long distance swimmer. I guess didn't swim from Kauai to Lanai because of the tiger sharks. Too many giant tiger sharks that get
Tiger sharks are a problem.
Well, there you go. That's what'll eat you in the.
Look at that dumbass
thing will
swimming next to
decide.
it.
That thing will decide to take a little chomp out of your ass or your leg.
Fucking humans, man. Look at them
look
swimming.
at that.
What's the best case scenario there?
I don't know. That's a big animal.
Tiger sharks are scary as shit. That one's stupid. Those don't bite. You punch this thing in the fucking snout. The reef shark, piece of shit.
Is it? I thought it was tiger.
Piece of shit.
I think that's a tiger, Bubba.
No, that's not a tiger.
Oh, the rare sand tiger shark.
Those things are stupid.
Yeah.
Teeth are scary.
The
Yeah,
real
that's a
El
giant
Tigre,
animal.
the El Tigre shark.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
to be
bull
fucking-
sharks apparently are worse.
Holy fuck!
He's putting that
sakes.
shark in a tonic, what's called tonic.
Trying to flip it over.
No, yeah, so when you touch it on its nose, but tiger sharks apparently, if you grab them on either side of their head, they go into tonic.
Tonic.
That's
have
if
you
you
ever
can
seen
get
that?
close enough. Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh my God!
I can't tell what's happening.
Looks like he's feeding it some sort of fish. I just don't get why
That's
people
a
do
huge
that.
animal. Look at the size of those teeth.
And they eat anything: license plates,
Yeah,
fingers, dicks,
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah, but they're not going to attack humans usually.
That's weird because more people get attacked by tiger sharks than any other shark.
No, I think it's
though.
bull sharks. Bull sharks
I
have the
think tigers-
record. Great whites have the most fatalities, I believe. Oh no. So it all depends on.
Those stats are always funny to me. Odds are you're gonna die in your car. Yeah, because I'm always in my car. But if I was always in the ocean every day, my odds would go up
Yeah.
way higher, especially off Waikiki
That's right.
or Kauai.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
really?
exactly
Ask a guy who
right.
surfs every morning what his odds are. Probably
Well,
way higher.
Paul DeGelder said that what they think bit his leg and hand off was a bull shark, a big bull shark.
Who?
Paul DeGelder, remember that guy we had who had a fake hand and a fake leg? on the
Oh, yeah.
podcast? Yeah. He lost it to what they think was a bull
I
shark.
saw him in the airport. You know when you just
Since bull sharks often dwell in very shallow waters, are found in many types of habitats, including lakes, are territorial by nature, and have virtually no tolerance for provocation, they may be more dangerous to humans than any other species.
because
of
bulls
shark.
can go fresh or salt.
And along with the tiger shark and great white shark are among the 3 sharks that kill humans.
I saw a boy who was attacked by the shark at the airport. I didn't want to. You know, I just didn't have the energy to catch up, so I pretend I didn't see him.
Which guy? Paul?
Yeah.
That's what happens in life. You're busy. You've got shit on your mind.
I talk for a living, so I don't want to catch up.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. There's not a lot to
So I pretended
say
someone called me over to another way.
because you're going to say hi, and that's
Yeah. Great guy though.
Yeah,
Phenomenal
he's awesome.
story.
Yeah. built
Killer
like a
hand.
brick shit house too. It's awesome.
Still doing the
Look at
damn
him.
thing too.
Wow,
Give a
surfing
fuck.
too.
Surfing. Wow.
God dang, that's insane.
By a shark.
If you're gonna lose it, that's the way you want to do it, though, right? It's a badass story.
Yeah.
It's better than losing like a machine.
Look at
like
him. He's awesome. Oh, fuck.
like a construction worker.
Go back to that. Is that a fake?
That looks pretty real.
Wow. That's nuts. He's fucking jacked, dude.
Jacked.
Yep. Yep.
He was on Shark Week for a hot minute. He was like
Yeah.
one of their lead kind of guys on Shark
Has to
Week.
be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. There
I
you
don't
go.
see how Shark Week keeps coming up with original content. Every fucking year it's Shark Week and it's the same shit over and over. Like you can only,
Yeah, I mean, how many times are you going to
but
see?
it's all the
It's all
the B roll
camera
of the
work.
great white jumping out, and then they're like, "We've been following this shark for a few years. It's always the same shit." I don't see how they're gonna keep it going. I wonder how the ratings are
Yeah.
because nothing's. I watch them like seen it.
I was in
seen it.
Tahiti, and this woman who was an oceanographer studying, sea turtles and stuff, and she had crossed the Atlantic and the Pacific many times
Jesus
in a
Christ.
sailboat. And she said one of the greatest things, she was combing her hair one morning, and she saw this great white breach the water, and she was like, "Fuck!" And it was so incredible. And then I said, and then she goes, "Yeah, and I used to love to just jump in the water. I'd swim." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "When you're just in the middle of the ocean, you jump in and you just swim around." I go, "You're not afraid of sharks?" And she goes, "Not at all. Not even a little bit."
Oh, she's crazy.
Well, but she just knows sharks, and she knows that she
Those
was
are the
like,
people that
they're
die.
just not. But when you're in the middle of the ocean, they're really hungry sometimes. There's no coral or anything, so they might
So they're
just
gonna
grab
eat
you.
you. Yeah, you have no idea what the
If
mood-
they're around.
Well, if the shark's like, "I'm fucking starving," look at this idiot that jumped out of their boat to swim around.
But I heard that out there.
I see, I'm
a
not
lot of
taking the
times-
chance.
Yeah, but I heard out there aren't as many fish when you're in the middle of the ocean because it's so deep. I don't know, but I'm not getting in the water where I can't see any land, and that scares me. I said to the woman when in South Africa when we were going to look for great whites, and I said, "You saw these giant swells in the middle of the ocean? They were just like these big waves would break." I go, "This looks like a surfer's paradise." She goes, "Yeah, but every shark that you can imagine is here, and all the dangerous ones live right here. And when they say, there are no sharks here, but there are a lot over there, this is over there."
Oh, wow.
She goes, "This is where
This is
all
over
of them
there.
are." She goes, "This is where, if you want to see great whites, this is where they live. They're
So-
right here."
So the surfers don't go in there because of that?
The surfers do not.
Did you
go
guys see any great whites?
there. No surfers going there because it's probably a matter of time.
Did you see any great
Sure
whites?
didn't. We didn't. We saw
Sounds
bronze
like this lake's
whalers.
full of shit.
No, this is where you go for the great white dives in South Africa. Problem was
You saw 'em?
the two orca brothers came and cleared out.
Oh, you saw the
things out.
orcas too?
I didn't see the orcas either. Now let me finish. I did see
Like
bronze
full of
whalers.
shit.
No, but it was all.
They
it was-
would be around, but there's orcas.
No,
Fucking,
there's all industry around. That's where you go to see great whites.
It sucks you didn't see them though.
And the cage.
It's like going to
that the cage
Disneyland.
is already there.
Oh yeah.
The cages are there, and as soon as you start jumping in the water, I'm sorry, no, actually, so you know why the great whites come and all that? Because when they hear the boat, they
know
go,
food.
"There's food," and
Yeah.
they just come, like the crocodiles in Costa Rica. They're like, "Oh fuck, a boat, chicken."
The crocodiles were fucking lazy though. Remember? They're just
great
chilling
whites
because they
the
know
same
you're going
way.
to come up and give them food.
Yeah.
That's what they say. The problem with shark diving is the sharks they think, okay, boat, cage in the water, I'm going to get fed.
Yeah.
So if they see boat in the water, humans swimming around, they think, oh, food, fed,
Yeah,
done.
That's right. Look at that locomotive, though. Look at that giant locomotive.
I would love to do that. Might have a heart attack, but I still want to do it before I die.
Yeah, me too.
want to-
Because you don't go down in scuba gear. The cage is there, and you just get in there with your snorkel and you go under the water. It's
Not
bullshit.
if you're scuba certified.
Now you want to do that.
Yeah, exactly. That looks super intense, but yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I want to.
I
do.
do.
That
I do
cage
that.
looks way too wide for me.
Yeah.
I need more of a mesh.
Yeah, I need to have my cage on land, and I'll videotape it. I'll watch
Yeah, I'll
it.
just watch these dummies do it. See, look at that. Look
Yeah.
at that gayness. Look at that bullshit shark.
You could fit
Like, don't put
inside.
me in the water and bring that.
So that's what they
bullshit.
were doing, and I was like, "Those are bronze whalers." I was like,
Ugh.
"Keep that shit."
Get that out of my.
I don't
face.
give a fuck about that shark.
That shit.
I didn't get in the water. My nephews and my
because
brother-in-law
there's nothing
did.
real.
Yeah,
Well, that would be terrifying if that happened.
yeah. Probably didn't think that's Photoshop, but it's pretty cool.
See, he looks friendly.
Aw.
You ever see when people put nice
saw
suits on
that.
shark? Makes him
Yes.
look real friendly. God, that thing is terrifying though.
Yeah.
Would we be as scared of them if A, Jaws never came out, B, they just didn't eat humans? No, not at all.
Do you think that if Francis
Be whales.
Ngannou
They'd be whales.
if Francis Ngannou and if Francis Ngannou and I are walking naked in the forest or in the water, and a lion comes along, do you think the lion goes, "I'm not going to eat. I'm going to take the skinnier guy"? And you think the
'Cause
shark
you're
goes,
easy prey.
"Yeah"? You think the shark goes, "I'm not going to eat. That guy looks like he'd fight back. I might eat." Or does he go, "That guy's bigger and
bigger?
tastier"?
No, I think they go for you because the easy kill.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just like they do with animals.
Just like
they're not going for the big bull.
Also, the mountain lion goes for kids. They don't go like tigers go for kids.
So if
go
I'm
for the
walking
easy
with
prey.
Francis Ngannou,
yeah,
I'm probably
be the first one
lunch.
to go.
I'm lunch.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm the weak link.
You knew that answer.
No, but
Now-
then again,
now-
but a great white
well,
might
if
go,
you- if it's you and-
tastier.
If it's you and Francis, give me a goddamn break. But if it's you, Chin, and Cat, do you think they take you or Cat first?
Cat.
I don't know.
She's cuter, younger. I'm old and gray and wrinkly.
Which is why they want to kill you because it's gonna be easier.
Yeah, but I'm old meat. Ugh. You know what I mean?
know.
Like, would you rather eat an old bull that's been sitting in a
You
fucking
talking about dry
dusty
aged?
corral?
Talking
Yeah,
about dry aged.
That's true. That's true,
Yeah,
but
that
it's not
dry-aged
tender. It's
skin.
hard to chew.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We were talking about dry aged steak last night because we were thinking about going to a steakhouse. And didn't Rogan say he has a 320-day dry aged?
Yeah, he's
steak or
of course
some shit?
Rogan the extremist.
You ever seen a
I'm
dry
taking you to this
aged steak?
restaurant,
They're
300
disgusting.
Gross.
320 day dry aged steak. I was like, that's a long
They
time
look
to rot.
super suspect.
It
Those
is
look
good, though.
delicious.
Those do look
The ones
good.
that are hanging and stuff, right? That does
Yeah.
look old already.
No, that's when they cut off all the mold and shit all over it.
Those are some black
It is a
steaks.
weird thing though, because they're just leaving it out,
That looks gross.
Yeah.
and germs and bacteria.
Well,
get
now
on it,
it's
and
refrigerated.
they cut
but-
it out.
Yeah,
but
it just
still,
it breaks down the meat.
yeah, it's strange, huh? It's tasty
That's
shit.
some black meat.
though. It's rotting, yeah.
Yes,
but the inside, it's
essentially
not until
it's
it gets
rotting.
to the inside.
It is essentially rotting. Doesn't mean it's not amazing. It's rotting. It's kind of like
tasty.
cheese, right? It's kind of like
That's what I was gonna say. Cheese.
You
is
dry
kinda-
as cheese
yeah.
forever. That looks so good right now.
It does.
Mouth is
I'll
watering,
eat that shit
dude.
right now.
Oh, will ya? We
Yeah,
all would, dude.
I know.
Cat, you eat beef?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were a pescatarian of some sort.
No, I will eat everything.
Chin's not a pescatarian.
I love fish though.
I like fish. I'm kind of over like shrimp and lobster. Well, I like lobster rolls, but I'm kind of over crab and the bugs of the sea.
Yeah. Can I ask you something? Let's go back to the fights.
Sure, man.
If Cain fights Ngannou again, do you put your money on Ngannou?
I don't know. You're not going to see it again, so it's not.
You're
worth
not gonna
talking
see that
about.
fight
No.
again.
Then why would they do it again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cain Stipe, if anything, maybe.
Yeah. Who does
fight.
Ngannou fight now?
Francis would fight probably the winner of JDS and Derek Lewis, or there's a small chance Brock Lesnar. Be a cool poster. Francis, Brock Lesnar. Just
Wow.
two freaky freaks.
Yeah. I feel Francis beats Derek Lewis.
They fought before, right? And Derek beat him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. When was that?
Not that long ago.
Man, Francis, yeah. I don't
It was
know.
an awful fight.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, what can you do, man? How about Cain was talking about he didn't get hit. He goes, I didn't get touched. My knee just gave out. Bah, bah.
Is that what he said? Because, I mean, he did get hit.
Not according to him.
Well, he got
He says his knee
he
gave
got
out.
that uppercut and then
The shovel
it shook
uppercut.
him and he fell. That's what brought him to his knees.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made him fall. He got hit, he fell, and then he turned his knee out. That's what happened.
I know, dude.
I don't think it knocked him out because the pain was like then he
It
was
definitely
on the ground.
knocked him unconscious for a second. That's why he fell down.
That's right. He flashed. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
then his knee gave out. But it was the punch.
The punch is what
caused
caused his body to shut off.
Correct.
And that's why his knee went.
Correct.
A tweet.
Now, what did he say about his knee? Anything?
There's no update.
There's no updates on how he's doing right now.
God, a nice carrot juice, man.
His body is just just is one of those bodies that just is.
Cain's?
Yeah, it's just it looks so soft.
Dude, I was so high last night. I think I called him a gordita crunch. That is so insulting.
I didn't hear that.
I wish you guys would stop me, man.
Suffer a gross knee injury during Francis. No, I couldn't stop you.
Yeah, man. Be like, dude, come on, bro.
But by the time you say it, I can't take it back. It's already out there.
You could say, hey, let's take it down a notch. That would, and then I go, okay, check yourself,
Take it down.
Brennan.
Jonathan.
Nah, nothing.
There's nothing new, right?
Yep.
I hope his knee isn't too bad. I want to see him fight again. I want to.
Yeah, it was a bummer. Oh, God.
You guys all right?
A nice fucking carrot juice, man, you know?
Delicious. Crone Gracie, what's your take on Crone as far as his future in the UFC?
It's tough, man.
Well, here's my question. I feel like is he the Khabib of the 45?
quit comparing him.
No.
You gotta
This is what
quit
I mean.
comparing him,
This is what I mean.
Please stop
As
this.
soon as Khabib
It's a
grabs
stupid-
you and takes you down, you're in trouble.
No,
as soon as he takes you down, you're in trouble.
No, Khabib is a world elite class wrestler. Crone is not a wrestler. He's a grappler.
But what I'm saying is that if Khabib grabs you, now you're in a world of trouble. Now it's a matter of
if he
time.
can get you down, yes.
Yeah. If
But
Crone
you're world of
grabs
trouble because
you,
he's not going to submit or knock you out. Almost all of his
he
wins
just
are by
beats you there.
by
Yeah, right,
decision.
exactly. But what I'm saying is you're going to lose. He's going to wear you he's going to be your backpack for the next 25 minutes. It's going to suck. Crone is different because if he gets you and you go to the ground with him, you're going to get tapped.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time, right? Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like
What's your question?
the only way to stop him is to knock him out before he closes distance. If he closes distance,
There's a lot of guys who can do that, though, Brian.
A lot of guys who won't get taken down and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his striking, that's going to be his hole. That's going to be him figuring it out.
Yeah. But I feel like anybody who's that good at closing distance, well, Damian Maia, but he got stopped. He gets stopped.
Oh, there's been jiu-jitsu guys before.
Yeah.
This isn't new.
Yeah.
You're talking about a Gracie in the UFC?
Yeah.
I mean, but Crone at 45, he's kind of the prodigy. He's the fucking man.
Yeah.
So he's going to figure it out. It's going to be a lot of guys. I don't know if they toss him at top 5 right away.
But as good at jiu-jitsu as anybody that's ever stepped into the octagon, correct?
It's up there.
Or better?
It's good. It's Gracie.
Yeah.
What's your question, bro?
My question is, I thought it was interesting when he took that, what's his name's back.
He's a mid-level fighter.
Yeah.
It's his first fight in the UFC. So
Yeah.
let's see where it goes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring him up slowly.
Yeah. Let's go to some current events, dude.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Now that we brought
Hold
this
on.
down.
Let's do this first.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Dude.
Yep. So after some thorough investigation, police have figured out who the two men in the original photo that was released are. And they're two Nigerian guys that they allegedly Jussie hired for, I think it was $3,500. So he
Solid
could,
deal.
so they could stage this attack. They actually went and investigated their apartment and found that they had a bunch of magazines open and like cutouts. They weren't able to confirm that the note that was sent to Jussie a few weeks before the attack was from them, but there were tons of magazines everywhere.
This guy sucks.
And
That shitty guy.
yeah, and when the police officers told Jussie, hey, we found the guys, Jussie said, I want to press charges. And then when he found out who the guys were, and they're two, I think, like actors.
They were friends.
Yeah,
they
they're
were on the
like-
show The Empire with him.
Yeah, they're like these two really, really like
Jacked.
jacked Nigerian dudes. He saw a photo of who the attackers were, and he said that he didn't want to press charges anymore. And now he is actually under investigation himself for making these claims, and he has a hearing next week.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
he's going to be prosecuted. And
What
what's
happens to a guy like
well,
that?
well, what's
It's so embarrassing. Will the court go, all right, your career is completely
it's-
over.
it's- yeah,
We'll
it's-
give you parole.
It's not the sentence. It's that you're done. you're a fraud. And what's interesting about guys like this is, so you're a singer and you're an actor, and a good one from what I hear. You know, you don't know anything about crime, and you decided to try to pull a crime off with dudes who study crime, and you thought you could cover your bases by hiring 2 actors you didn't know. They wrote that letter. Of course, they have their shit lying around because they're not experts either. They spend all their time lifting weights.
This is the problem, B. They're friends.
And they're friends.
So it's easy to
So you can make a connection.
They had a relationship before.
Yeah. What? And you thought that would be, and you thought you were smarter than the Chicago police force.
Dude, this career suicide.
Are you kidding
What the
me?
fuck is he going to do?
And a couple of days before they found out that all those magazines were lying around and that those 2 guys were his friends, when they arrested those 2 men for questioning, he lawyered up and hired Michael Cohen's former lawyer.
Yeah.
Before any of this came out.
If you watch him go, and I fought back, remember that? He's like,
hate that
dude,
stuff.
bring up the interview with him and Robin from Good Morning America. This is it. This is it.
It's so bad.
We got to watch this. This is simply great.
In 2 weeks, and there are very few leads, leading many to have questions about that night. Why did you hesitate to call the police?
It's so awkward.
Out there, we live in a society where, as a gay man, you are considered somehow to be weak, and I'm not weak. I am not weak, and we, as a people, are not weak.
He's good, man. He's a good actor.
I saw the bruise on my
Nothing
neck.
there, really.
You know, like the little, the rope burn around my neck, bleach. And I saw on my sweatshirt, it had marks on it.
I don't think she believes him either.
No, Robin's off.
Job. So then I was like, there's bleach on me too.
How
So when the
embarrassing is
police
this?
came,
It's so
I
cringy.
kept the clothes on.
So you had the rope on the entire
I
time.
mean, it wasn't like wrapped around.
This is
but
so
it was
entertaining.
around because I told them what happened, everything. I also asked them to turn their body cams off because they were trying to stay in
starts
the
crying.
hallway. And I was like, please just come in.
Look at Robin,
Big
she's all-
scene with my neighbors and with like the second. It feels like
Get ready.
if I had said
Oscar worthy right here.
it was a Muslim or a Mexican or someone black, I feel like the doubters would have supported me a lot more. A lot more.
Of his phone,
He's being
with some
divisive
wondering
about
why he didn't initially hand it over to authorities.
I'm sorry.
You can't hide it,
But
right? You just can't.
He's a bad guy.
How do you say
I'm
his
not
name?
gonna do that.
Smollett.
Why?
Juicy.
Because I have
Jussie Smollett.
private.
To corroborate.
Does he
the
really think he could
investigative
outsmart the
timeline.
shit?
He did. He
Chicago
thought
PD?
because he's an arrogant
To
little
cooperate.
prick and a
Smollett
liar.
also says he has been troubled by inaccurate claims.
This is so hard to watch. I'm so
I
embarrassed.
had said that
Isn't it
they
great?
were wearing MAGA hats. I never said that. I didn't need to add anything like that. They called me a. They called me. There's no which way you cut it. I don't need some.
Dude, your career's so over.
Dude, this is so
Jussie
bad.
Smollett.
I've heard that it was a date gone bad, which I so resent that narrative.
I can't watch this. Take it off. I can't handle it.
Oh, you missed the best part. He starts crying.
No, I can't watch him cry.
He was in Robin.
It's so bad, man. Oh, these people.
They didn't catch these guys.
And then you got caught.
He's all.
I don't know how you. I don't know what I would do. I think I would have to like.
I would move
you'd
to
have to
Dubai.
move, but you can't make a living anymore, and nobody wants you.
I would become Simple Jack in Dubai.
What would you?
and
Would you?
fucking
Would you? I mean, you
put on a
can't go
plane.
anywhere.
This
This is the worst.
But here's the problem. Obviously, his career's fucked. Whatever he did to himself.
Like I don't like I don't
Enjoy
like
this.
destruction,
Here's
even
the-
for shitheads.
No,
I
me
don't like
neither.
seeing.
I
People,
don't want to be
but I
broke
don't have a
and
lot of sympathy for this
sucking
guy
dick
because
for
he was
money.
trying to fucking create this really but he was trying to be so divisive.
Here's the problem. The problem is now when someone actually has a hate crime and they're beat up for being gay or black or Asian or Muslim,
Right.
whatever, and now they come to authorities. Now society rolls its eyes because this dummy
Right.
did this stuff.
Right, and you're
So
and,
now
and
when someone actually
you're
has a real
profiting off of
problem,
other people's real like.
and for what? To
It's like
pursue
being- it's
to
like-
pursue his to make his career.
It's like being a war profiteer. You know how people like say, "I was there.
Oh, God.
I got shot at." And then you realize you weren't even. You didn't even have any ammo in your gun, whatever it is.
But at least you're in the race. At least you're in the military.
Yeah.
This homeboy was on set. His character was getting written off. He goes, I got to come up with something. Let's take advantage of me being a
I
gay
think he
black
was-
man
yeah.
and Trump.
I also think he was trying to be sort of a voice.
Kaepernick.
A voice for
Colin
yes,
Kaepernick
yes,
style.
yes. I really do.
You know how much money Colin Kaepernick's made for doing all this?
Yeah, but he didn't
Way
know
more
when
money
he
than
did
he's
it.
gonna play
Didn't know
football.
when he did it. Didn't know when he actually kneeled. You know, he was taking a stand and he kneeled, and
wasn't a starter,
which was his right as an American, and
sure.
you know, paid a price for it. But
Well,
I think he had balls because he didn't know he was going to make millions of dollars. Then I think he just was trying to make a stand, right? I mean, you might be more cynical about it, but dude, though, this guy is.
I'm not saying
just a bad guy. He's
he's an opportunist. That's
he's
what
an
this is.
opportunist. He's a liar, and it's an
God, did we
imposter.
call it or what?
We
give people benefit of the doubt, but I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
know, man.
The news getting written off your show.
Yeah. It's more that I believe is we as human beings know when somebody is. We have a feeling because we
He's
communicate.
doing way too many interviews.
Yeah, my mother always says we communicated as human beings way before we had language, and we learned how to read people's body and read how they, just how they come at you, what their eyes are saying, what their body's saying before they say it, and you can tell when somebody's a liar. You really can. You can see it. You can go. You can just. There's something about. It's like Joe Rogan talked about a guy one time who was gay, who was pretending to be straight all the time. And Joe said, he described him perfectly. He goes, he sounds like a guy who doesn't speak French trying to speak French. Like he sounds like he's like, but it's like, oh, you're not actually speaking French. You sound like it. It's true.
There's only 2 minutes left. Let me just finish this.
Oh, man, I
it's
can't
the best,
take it.
dude.
I have to watch through my eyes.
No, he gets so serious.
I get so embarrassed.
It's the best.
I'm embarrassed.
Idea that we have the right and the responsibility to make something meaningful.
His sister's pretty hot, I think.
She is
good. And
she's from like a old TV show.
She's from
And
heaven.
it's the first time that he's giving such a detailed account, and he was.
that
he
was
was
it.
really excited when he saw
Let's go back here.
Wait, she said he was really excited for what?
the message for them and how they are viewing how this is being handled.
But he was seeming pretty forthcoming.
His first was to say thank you to his many supporters, to answer the question.
He went on a PR tour about a hate crime. When's the last time you saw that?
He became emotional.
A straight up PR. I've never heard of the guy till this happened. Then you go on a straight up PR tour. God, it's so fishy, dude.
It's embarrassing.
How about the director of the show going, he called me, this happened, we need to support him. So all these people brought their support out, and now everyone's like, oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, man.
The show is getting a lot of backlash, too. So the writers had to come out and say there was absolutely nothing proving that we were going to write him off. He's the third lead. Like, we weren't going to write him off. And I don't know whether it's them covering their ass because they're getting backlash. Like, did you guys set this up so you guys could get more promotion for Empire? Because ratings have gone down.
They would never do that. The guy who's...
He would squeal if that was that point. Because his career's over. He'd go, the writers told me to do this. And then he'd be fine.
The guy who did this might be... there might be... His agent might be in trouble if his agent is...
he called his agent before it happened. So his agent could be in a little bit of heat too if he cooperated with this. It's like, do this.
But you know who's going to get to the bottom of it? The detectives in Chicago.
Chicago PD. Well,
because they've
already gotten to the bottom of it. It's kind of all bottom.
Because they're professionals. It's exactly like getting in the ring with somebody who's been fighting a long time. You want to pull off what? Oh, that left hook against that guy? Oh, yeah, but he's seen that 1,000 times. Oh, there he is.
Remember that when Lee Daniels was saying the message?
Play this.
Even he has that same kind of...
It's all kind of... I don't trust this guy either.
At all.
It's taken me a minute to come to social media about this because, Jussie, you are my son.
I think they're both full of shit.
Nor anybody deserves to have a noose put around your neck, to have bleach thrown on you, to be called die, or whatever they said to you.
Virtue signaling. Here we go.
You are better than that. We are better than that. America is better than that.
America is better than that. Your friend's a piece of shit.
It starts at home, yo. We have to love each other, regardless of what sexual orientation we are. Because it shows that we are united on a united front. And no racist can come in and do the things that they did to you.
He's right. I mean, I like his
Hold your
message,
head up,
but...
Jussie. I'm with you. I'll be there in a minute. It's just another day in America.
They're just pushing that that narrative, though, right?
Well,
it just feels like so fake.
Again, it's like if somebody did that to you, I'm talking to you. I'm not going on social media necessarily. I mean, it seems to be a little bit.
If there was that, I'd be like, dude, tell me, don't do that weird general message that everybody could say.
No, thanks for that. I didn't know any of that. You know,
thanks for the support.
It's everybody trying to
Hold
get
on.
attention.
16 hours ago, Jussie Smollett gets renewed support from Empire showrunner. Hit that, dude.
I believe and stand by Jussie Smollett. Keep your head up.
Okay, Brett. Get your head out of your ass.
Okay.
Man, you think about his team trying to scramble right now, trying to figure it out. Are they scrambling or no?
This was a while ago, wasn't it?
What?
Oh, this is recently.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
All right.
But you think his team's scrambling to try and figure out what to do?
Well, this is the end of your, in a way.
How do you spin it so you
don't
can salvage
get a job
something?
anymore? What are you going to do?
Not just his job, but just everything. His life, his family, his friends, everyone.
It's so
How do you
embarrassing.
Go to his sister?
I would be worried about him, doing something really drastic. I don't know.
Really? No.
Well,
He's
what
too
is
much of a narcissist to kill himself.
Yeah, that's probably true. Wow, what a bad guy.
Her. Right, that one?
Yeah, me and her should figure it out.
Yeah.
Get to the bottom of
Is
her
she,
brother.
what's her nationality?
I think they're
she's an angel, Brian.
Yeah.
I think they're like part white.
What movie is she from?
She originally started in Full House.
Dude, you're right. What else was she in though?
There you go.
She's super pretty. Now,
Whoa.
is she also full of shit like her brother, or no?
I don't know.
think
I don't
so.
want to. I don't want to do any guilt by association. She might be a great person.
Oh, that was
Probably
a
is a great
joke,
person.
Brian.
Yeah.
You got real
Sorry,
serious.
buddy. Sorry, buddy.
Wow.
I was just got.
Oh,
I got.
wow.
No, I was
What
looking.
kind of fighting a kid?
I got a little.
Oh, you're
I got
that
distracted by
guy.
her breasts.
I don't want to assume Brendan Schaub. I think she's a good person.
Yeah, Brennan.
Damn, she's been in a bunch of stuff.
Friday Night Lights.
That's a long.
I'm
career.
trying to think what I remember from.
Grey's Anatomy?
God,
Nope.
dude, that's
Sure
so
as fuck don't watch
embarrassing.
that.
It's so embarrassing.
Roll Bounce?
Nope.
Oh, she's been working for a hot
Cosby.
Me no.
Cosby. Oh yeah, she's a child actor, dude.
Eve's Bayou. Damn. Remember that?
Martin, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. There it is, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Shout out to Hanging with Mr. Cooper. What else you guys got?
Oh, man.
God, that guy. Can you imagine waking up being him? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
He's going to be
man?
prosecuted. And the only chance he has, is to figure out a way to say that
He's
to
sorry.
get a small subset of people to believe that the Chicago
Oh, God.
PD are
Set
racist
up.
and that this
That's
is
what they're
all
talking about,
lies.
too.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Like the only way is that nobody wanted to believe it and it was a cover up and he's telling the truth. Your only chances for
Well, the Chicago
Hollywood
PD is gonna be like, why would we do
Hollywood
that?
and everybody to put on their blinders like they do and pretend that this all was legit and that the Chicago PD is
behind
corrupt.
this. Oh, come on.
And that this really
And
did
Tyler
happen.
Perry
even though
hires
we
him in
have
the
the
next
two
7 movies.
Nigerian guys, even though we have all the evidence, you'll see.
Or the Nigerian guy's like, nah, man, we definitely did this. You know, like you need everybody to cooperate. That's probably what they're trying to go through now.
Oh, you don't think that's going to happen?
It's happening.
Oh, the Nigerian guys are going to sing like couple canaries.
Well, there you have that.
Like couple muscular
Do you know
canaries.
how long they had him in custody? Basically an hour. They're like, they let him go. They're like, we got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
They're
they
actually
gave-
under protection for the Chicago PD right now.
Witness
So
protection?
Jussie can't. Yeah, so nobody from Jussie's
Oh,
team could get to them.
damn.
Yeah,
course.
they're holding them
Bebop
right
and
now.
Rock study lasted 3 minutes.
Yeah, because they'll be like, here's $1 million. So, although he doesn't have that money, I guarantee it. But he's going to give him whatever he has to. But no. No, this is a criminal
Oh, damn, they
investigation.
can't get to him. So,
And that would be tampering.
Of course the cops
That'd be
know
bribing.
this.
That'd be
You can't
bribing
just
and tampering
get
with
together and
evidence.
come up with a new story. The cops are like, no. Of course you were going to do
no,
that.
it's
you guys are off limits. We're going to deal with this dummy.
Videotaped and probably matter of record. Oh,
I've
you
seen
forced
way too much
you
First
forced a
48.
confession out of us. No, we'll just stay there and we'll just get you up on the stand. And now we'll see if you and if you
we're
guys
gonna have
want
some pros.
If you want to give them money, it's called tampering with a witness. It's
Oh
called.
no, dude, they're so fast.
Sir, this is a criminal prosecution.
USA.
Yeah. Chicago PD, a very mixed
Two-term Trump.
police force, not just
kidding. I
white.
just felt
it's
like
black.
it felt
it's,
comfortable
you know,
to say that. I don't know why I said that. I just felt comfortable to blurt that out.
I understand.
What else we got?
Well, what would you do if that was your friend? Would you still be friends with him?
I believe that none of my friends would.
No, I would know my
way.
friends by now.
Yeah, I
if
don't
they
have
were going
friends
to do
like
that, we wouldn't be friends.
We've all told lies, right? So we've all done things, but that is a staging a crime.
That's a character flaw.
Going public with it.
That's like a domestic abuse.
Using your gayness, your blackness, whatever it is you do, using your vulnerabilities to further divide this country.
And prey on people, really.
Prey on people, further divide this country, create more division, more hatred, he's not bringing people together here. He's doing is
making it. He's putting the gap even further.
That's right.
Because people go, look at I told you guys, the people who want to believe that this is how they act is going, look at these fucking. I told you, man.
That's right.
I told you this is what they do.
That's
and
right.
That's not the truth.
There you go. Now you got that. That's right. So he's made it worse in every category. He tried to divide that way, and now he's made it even worse.
Oh, he's hurt. Gays,
people who are
blacks,
already and people who are
His whole
already
cast, I'm sure his
bigoted,
friends, all of them.
bigoted or
His
whatever
sister,
are now going to be like, "Told you, see what they do."
Think of exactly. Think of his family. They all came out. We're like, we stick by him. They're probably like, God damn it.
Yeah.
His sister's like, what the fuck, dude?
Look, man, this is the kind of thing. This guy has done nothing good here. He's done nothing but be divisive.
This isn't the first time he's done some bullshit. Like,
I agree
you just
with you.
don't do. Like, I bet he's done some shady shit
agree.
to get where he's at.
People like this are all.
This isn't a one-time
There's
character.
a track record.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
I don't like seeing destruction. I don't like seeing.
If I was his friend, I'd send him a dick pic and go, suck it.
I don't
bro.
like seeing anybody.
Me and my friends got together, and this is what we came
destroyed.
up with.
This is destruction, right? This is when this all comes out. I feel like he's destroyed, right? And I don't like seeing that for anybody.
No, I don't want him to be.
Yeah.
I like seeing a child molester or something like that. That's fine. But like someone like this is an asshole, a narcissist, and all that.
But he shouldn't be. We shouldn't vote him off the island.
He is going to be.
Island, I mean,
he is,
this
I'm not
world.
happy. I don't like seeing this, even with an asshole like that.
I'd bring him on
But
the show.
It's what's going to happen.
I'll bring him on the show.
Not me.
And laugh at him.
Yeah. So there you are. There you have it.
There are.
But we called it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I feel like we're the first to kind of sniff that out.
We just had our noses out, and we were just looking for evidence.
What else we got?
So Dave Chappelle found out that there was a couple who got scammed out of $500 from a bad Craigslist deal that was trying to sell 2 tickets to his Valentine's Day show in North Carolina. And what happened was he actually set up a meeting and gave them tickets to his show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
And for some reason, there were news reporters there.
I don't know Dave, but I've seen him.
For some reason.
That's weird. That is strange.
But he's such a good guy. Like, I don't know him, but I've seen him personally, like right there, just like at the Comedy Store. He's just good to everybody. He's very gracious and very, very humble.
Dude, yeah.
Really good guy.
Is this a clipper?
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
I love how he has his own Chappelle line of clothes.
It's funny too.
You guys know the news stuff. My pleasure, man. I'm so glad it worked out.
Yeah, he's wearing his own shirt.
He's such
He
a
always
good guy.
wears his own shit. That's cool. What else?
So a show in San Francisco had a medical emergency, and what ended up happening was somebody had a heart attack. I believe it was their defibrillator set off a noise, and someone thought it was like either a gunshot or something was happening, and people just assumed it was a shooter. And so everybody in the show got up, started running out. People who were performing Hamilton ran off stage, and in the process, one person broke their leg. 2 other people had some minor injuries.
Trampled?
Yeah, they ended up getting trampled. But after, I think it was about half an hour, police and firefighters came, told everybody, like, hey, it wasn't a shooter. It was some guy who had a heart attack. We're all good.
People
They all
freak
came
out
back.
these
Dude, me
days,
and my
man.
friend were at a musical, a Broadway musical, a long time ago. I think it was Cats. And this guy passed out, fainted, and had a heart attack. They carried him out in a stretcher.
Kept
Right
on,
there,
keep
down
going.
there, and nobody even. They were like, "Down there's an already
Kept on, keep
memories all alone." Whatever it was, I can't remember.
kept-
the music. Yeah, we were laughing
You gotta
so
keep
hard.
going, man. Well, that was
the guy's
like
dead.
Did you
He's
see at the
being taken
airport?
out.
I think it was. Might have been San Francisco too, where that crazy dude tried going through security, wouldn't stop, and so they thought he had a grenade or gun in his hand. So have you seen? There's video of people like freaking the fuck out and running, and there's dads grabbing their kids and jumping over the counter at Chick-fil-A, and like it's mayhem. But the guy was just crazy dude
we're all
trying to get through
afraid. We're all
security.
afraid.
Yeah, everyone thinks the worst now. I'd fucking run out of that place too if I thought it was. I mean, you don't want to.
we are at a point
because we know what the possibilities are.
Well, by the
now.
way, so gun rights. Okay, I own guns, so I get it. Second Amendment, I got you. But here's the thing, we want guns to protect ourselves and everything else. That's fine. We are at a point where my friend Andy Stumpf, SEAL Team 6 motherfucker, his son, high school son, he goes, "How do you like the school there in Montana?" His son goes, "I like it. It's just the cafeteria is so open." And he goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I just, if somebody can come in and just start shooting all of us."
Oh man.
And that's how all of us as Americans are starting to feel. Like we're all kind of feeling like anytime I go to the mall, anytime I go to a public fair, I'm always it's always in my head that some motherfucker could open up and start shooting. So I do think we're at a point in some ways in this country where mass shootings are a complete fucking reality, and nobody's doing anything about it. What do we do about it?
We've done nothing about
So whenever the IRA, the NRA goes, the only way to stop a good guy with a gun is a bad guy with a gun. I mean, a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun, but they never really have any answers. So, okay, my kid just got shot. Now what? Can you give me something else? Is there a way to solve this problem? I know pools and alcohol kill more people. I know that. I know there's a very intelligent argument for why people should have guns. Again, I own guns. But as soon as you come up with any solution, you're considered a fucking cuck or a left wing or no. I would just like to know, because right now my liberty, I believe in liberty. My liberties are being a little bit infringed on because I'm always fucking nervous that somebody's going to open up, and that's a reality. So does anybody on that side who's a Second Amendment nut have an answer? I think their answer is everybody should be able to carry a gun. That's not terrible, but I get the logic behind that too. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe you just say you can carry a gun. Now, homicides are going to go way up because people are going to fight, I would imagine. But then again, there's evidence that says that's not even true. But is that the answer? Is that what I get? I don't know. I don't know the answer. What about, I do think if somebody's mentally ill and they open up with a gun, it would be nice to have a bunch of other people with guns who can take them out. But I talk to people who really know this shit, first responders, soldiers, and they're like, yeah, then you get shot by the cops. You got your gun. The cops come into an active shooter scene. They don't know who the fuck is who.
So what do you do, B?
I don't know.
There's a problem.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Is it far-fetched, and would it make a difference if, as an American, you want to buy a gun, at least you got to go through a safety course, a test, the way you do with your car? Why would that be bad?
Well, that's what they do now.
No, they don't. You have a background check, you get the gun. I've bought 3 guns.
I mean, I have 2 guns. I have to go through a safety course.
It's just a background check. You wait 10 days and you
It's
come
not
and get your gun.
mandatory, but I went through a safety course.
Yeah, it's not mandatory, but and I don't know.
Also, that course, okay.
Yeah.
Still not that
How
great.
about
Those courses
1,500
aren't going to make
kids?
the difference.
1,500
Also,
kids a
like
year.
driving school doesn't really help you.
It's 1,500 kids a year shot accidentally by guns in the house because 70% of gun owners don't own a safe. You got to put your gun in a safe. There's certain things that are just seem like safety issues that, kids come across a pistol, they're like, bang. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And I don't know the answer, but
Tell you what, you and I aren't going to figure it out.
here,
No.
we're not solving gun control.
No. What else you got, Chin?
Well, real quick on that. So, you guys have guns.
Yeah.
My dad is a huge gun collector. My brother's a huge gun collector.
Okay.
I've never wanted to own a gun or never had interest in a gun.
Yeah.
Even for protection, I feel like it's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, you should leave my country.
Yeah,
No. But Koreans are no joke. I have no. It's not surprising that your dad and your brother own guns.
Yeah.
All
right.
Break into a Korean's home. You'll get shot.
So R. Kelly is back in the news because somebody on his team hired a lawyer and gave him. It's the lawyer who defended Stormy Daniels,
Oh,
and they
Michael
turned
Avenatti.
over a VHS tape of R. Kelly back in the day with a 14-year-old girl. And
everyone's coming out of the woodworks trying to fuck this.
And
dude.
the statute of limitations within Chicago isn't up yet. And so they're trying to take him to court.
Holy shit.
Well, and in the video, apparently, you can hear them saying over and over, look at that 14-year-old, and then like a body part.
It's more than one guy?
No, it's R. Kelly, and then it's a girl who's clearly very young. And over in the video, they keep on reiterating her age. 14,
it's a sexual
14.
predator, and he's a child molester.
And then like at the end, it has his signature where he pees on her.
Oh, there is that. I thought that was already out.
No, this is another girl.
It's a new video, B.
Yeah.
He's a fucking, like, come on. Go to jail.
Yeah, that's what they're
Go
trying
to
to do
fucking
now.
jail. So Jussie Smollett, I mean, this guy's worse.
Oh, yeah. Jussie Smollett shouldn't go to prison.
No,
His
this
career's
guy
over.
should
He's
go to
paid-
jail.
His due's going to be his career's over.
Yeah, socially, he's dead.
He's fucked.
Fine.
That's fine.
This
R.
guy,
Kelly
this
needs to go to
guy's
prison.
a predator.
Yeah.
He does this to children.
He needs to be bunked up with Cosby. They should be right next to each
I mean, maybe worse. No, yeah, definitely. But this is a
They're
child.
both shitty.
Yeah, they're both. Like you do.
The girl
he
calls
has a-
him daddy several times, and they both are heard referring to her genitals as 14-year-old pussy. The man in the video also asked the girl to urinate, and when she's done, he urinates on her. What's up with
dude.
this pissing?
marking her.
That's gross.
Oh my God.
Lots of
When I
pissing
heard that he had done this the first time, I was like, well, he's done. Well, how did he get off? Did he pay her off or what happened?
The girl and her family kept on denying that it was her in the video, and they wouldn't press charges.
Well, that makes sense because they don't want to be
And that
seen
was,
that
I
way.
think, one of the few videos that they were able to arrest him on. But since nobody would come forward claiming that they were the girl,
He had sex
he
with
was
girls
let
as
off.
young as
Yeah.
13 years old. Fuck that guy.
Bad parents too, though.
I mean, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
And
bad
he's
dude.
and also he's a star. He's older, so he would hypnotize them. He would basically have
When
them.
he'd say he'd help their career,
Yeah,
all that stuff.
and they're probably don't have a lot of money or whatever they are, and they're
Give
and
them
they're
studio
they're,
time.
They're young kids. They're
Yep.
children. They're children. So that's very very easy for a manipulative sociopath to do. So fuck R. Kelly. How about that? In Sony, so where I shoot my show, I didn't see this, but some of the people told me that there was somebody had got a plane and they were flying, they were circling Sony because I guess they own his music rights,
Yeah.
and they said shut down the sexual predator R. Kelly. They were dragging a banner behind it.
Oh yeah, they were protesting everywhere. Yeah, outside his studio, all sorts of shit.
Yeah, go ahead and off yourself.
Yeah, bad dude.
Yeah.
What else you got?
This right here, Bryan. Bombshell book.
Yeah.
What is this?
Bombshell book alleges a Vatican gay subculture.
Now, is this conspiracy theory or is this
so
legit
guy,
stuff?
No, so this guy lived in the Vatican. He's gay. He lived in the Vatican for 3 years. He interviewed thousands of cardinals, bishops, and priests. Thousands, not hundreds, but thousands. This took him over 3 years. He's a very well-respected journalist in France.
So it's about them living double lives.
Yeah. And what he found was that the Vatican has not only is almost all gay men, a lot of those priests are all gay, including the Pope, who's the king of the queens. But this Pope is pretty cool because this Pope is like basically willing to, they just fucking got a cardinal, sanctioned a cardinal, which has never been done in the history of the church apparently.
Is the Pope straight?
He conducted nearly 1,500 in-person interviews with 41 cardinals, 52 bishops, monsignors, and 45 Vatican and foreign ambassadors, many of whom are quoted at length and in on-the-record interviews that he says were recorded. He was assisted by 80 researchers, translators, fixers, and local journalists, as well as a team of 15 lawyers. And the 555-page book is being published simultaneously in 8 languages. So what they found is this. That the number of gay men is overwhelming, and there's kind of this. There's always been this war within the Vatican between child pedophiles, people who join the priesthood because they can hide behind the cloth and sexually rape children, and gay men. And the gay men don't want to out the pedophiles because the pedophiles will then out the gay men.
Vicious
So there's a lot of shame. So the reason that pedophiles has been allowed, because nobody gives a fuck if your priest is. I don't care if they're having sex, and I don't care about that if you're men and you're gay. But obviously nobody wants pedophiles being protected by the Vatican, which they have been, and there's so much overwhelming evidence. But so that's what happened, is that they have
Keep
been
scrolling
allowed
down,
to
Chin.
do their thing. So he wants to remove the secrecy that surrounds homosexuality in the church. Church doctrine holds that gays are to be treated with respect and dignity, but the homosexual acts are intrinsically disordered. Francis knows that he has to move that. Now, Pope Francis knows he has to move the church's stance, and only be able to do it at the cost of a ruthless battle against all those who use sexual morality and homophobia to conceal their own hypocrisies and double lives. But there's this. He talks about this war between the pedophiles and the regular ones. Yeah.
But could be
Yeah.
interesting.
So
I feel after the
according
first
to
two
that argument,
chapters, I kind of got it.
Yeah. Since many prelates in positions of authority have their own hidden sexual skeletons, they have no interest in denouncing the criminal pedophiles in their midst, lest their own secrets be revealed.
There are many gay priests, bishops, cardinals in the ministry today in the church, but most of them are like the straight counterparts, remaining faithful to the life of chastity and celibacy.
Yeah. Yeah. But they just, but if they go bad on the pedophiles in their midst,
That could be a really interesting book.
Oh, I love this. Martin said to Martel, the traffics in some of the worst gay stereotypes by using sarcastic and derogatory terms, such as when he writes of Francis's plight. Francis is to be among the wolves. It's not quite true. He's among the queens. So I guess Francis might be also gay. I don't know.
Interesting, man.
Yeah. It's nothing we didn't know, but that was new.
Good to get the facts.
That was new to me, where it was like, why are they protecting these pedophiles? Well,
That makes
they don't
sense.
want their own sexual skeletons pulled out of the closet.
And the book's out already.
But if
Did
you're a
you read
man
it
of
or
God,
no?
if you're a man of God, you should be like, fuck myself. I'm way less important than the fact that these children have been.
Oh my God!
Fuck
are
you.
kidding me? Do
Fuck
the fucking
you.
right thing and kill those people.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
Your boy, Russell Peters, he helped take down a jewelry thief.
What?
Jewelry thief.
Russell. I crack jokes and arms. He does a lot of jujitsu.
You want to see the video of it?
Yeah.
So the guy wasn't like armed or anything, but he just tried to run out of a jewelry store in New York City.
That doesn't look like Russell.
It is him. If this video plays.
Sex in the City. That bitch still doing it? Oh no.
There's Russell.
That's not Russell. That's the thief.
No, that's Russell.
No.
In the red
Yeah.
hoodie?
The thief's in the black hoodie.
Yeah.
Or in the
back
black cap.
beanie.
Russell's just looking through some jewelry, probably a chain for himself or his lady.
So now the guy walks up with the jewelry and then Russell sees it. And now he helps grab him.
Come on, Russell. You got him.
How's he? What, does
You got
he
him,
get-
Russ.
Does he get him anything?
He puts him in that arm lock.
Whoever
thing.
works there is doing
Yeah.
work though too. Oh damn! He
Yeah.
puts him in a
I don't
kind
know
of
what
a
that is.
Chimera almost.
Sort of.
Be funny if
No, kind of.
He's doing that. What is that?
Not a lot.
he's just controlling his arm,
Yeah, it's all good.
just so he can't hit the guys. Oh, he's
Russell's
trying to
strong.
bend him
Russell's
down.
pretty tough. Russell's a strong guy.
I love Russell.
The best.
And he didn't have to get involved, so it's pretty crazy.
Russell's a
that he
great
did
guy.
that.
Be
Russell.
funny. He just starts beating the shit out.
Fame
of
has
him.
not gone to that
Why
motherfucker's head. He's just a
why didn't the
great
big guy do anything?
They're older.
All right, carry on. Shout out to Russell Peters.
Yeah. All right. This is not a big deal, but Tekashi 6ix9ine, I guess he might get like a huge, what do you call it? Like they're going to chop down his
short
sentence.
sentence.
Yeah.
Witness
Like a big
protection.
one because he's going to
He's gonna
pretty much
snitch.
rat out on
Dude,
everyone.
you got to be in that witness protection. Like any concert you do or anything, it can't. That must be a weird life, especially if you're a
Also,
celebrity.
you're kind of easy to spot with your face completely painted.
You can't really go back to your hood anymore, right? Like, you can't go back to any of that stuff.
Where are you
Your
gonna?
friends and
Where are you gonna
family are
hide
kinda
though?
fucked.
You're the guy with
Especially the guys
everywhere.
they snitching on. That's a
Dude,
tough.
he was
bunch.
facing a minimum of 47 years in prison.
Minimum.
He ordered. He was responsible for ordering a murder. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Treyway is no joke. The business that he's working for.
Treyway.
Trouble.
So
he's a snitch. That's hard to, yeah, I guess.
Still, number of years maybe in the teens, but maybe even less. So maybe even like 9 years.
Damn, he's looking at a long time.
Yeah.
He's still gonna look for it. He's probably still gonna look at major time.
Shit, man. 9 years?
11 max, maybe.
He's looking at
12.
47, but if he snitched on everyone, they're going to give him like 10. Or they said in the
Yeah,
teens?
but then you're a snitch
God,
and you
that's
got to be in
game
protective
over,
custody.
man. 10 years?
It's so crazy that he's.
But you got to be in
this is
protective
happening.
custody too.
Yeah. You can't
That
be in
sucks.
the regular population
Yeah,
in prison.
that sucks. That's a long time in jail.
It's a tough gig, man. What else you got?
All right, so you guys already know about the story, but the guy finally spoke up. Do you want to hear about his attack with the?
Hey, who scratches worse, his or mine? My son gave me this morning.
You might be. Yours is a
Mine's
little bit
worse.
worse.
Well, he did heal up a little
was a
bit.
starving baby.
I mean, you guys know the story, though, right?
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much.
I ended up hearing some pine needles rustle, like a stick break. And
He's the Jussie Smollett of fucking lying.
Just was pretty bummed out to see a mountain lion chasing after me. Scratched out in my nether regions. And
Oh, damn, it scratched his dick.
I picked up a rock that I had seen kind of near us.
I love this guy's
Heavy,
energy.
It's kind of hard to wield, and I
charismatic.
Tried to give it a few bashes in the
And so I hit it, and
blows to the back of the head that it didn't release. That
It was a starving baby mountain lion. That's what happened.
yeah, you murdered that mountain lion.
Shift my weight.
You're a murderer.
and
You're a murderer.
Get a foot on its neck, and at that
And you
point,
crushed its
I
fucking
stepped
airway.
on its neck with my right foot. Slowly, after a few
Such a good
minutes,
storyteller.
I'd say another couple of minutes later, it finally stopped moving, and then jaws opened, and I was able to kind of scramble back up the hill and get the heck out of Dodge.
There you go. We just got an update on the Jussie Smollett story.
Oh, what happened? What if
We shall see.
What if it goes the opposite way? It's like, they actually found the guys. He's not lying.
Oh God, I'll be like, ooh,
I'd be like, oh,
sorry.
Jeez,
They
internet.
didn't find the guys. It's a bad situation.
But what? Hopefully, it just keeps going back and forth. Oprah comes to his defense, puts him in her first movie.
Boom.
Rehearsed attack with the two. Oh my God! It's got
Law enforcement
First
says.
attack with two
You
brothers.
guys had to do a run through,
Dude.
and it still didn't work.
Rehearse the attack against him.
Is that the run-through video?
It was all staged for the camera.
They got in
Law
the car with
enforcement
Jussie and
searched,
scouted location, selecting the one the one right outside the actor's apartment. The brother said Jussie chose a spot because he believed a camera would have captured it. Ooh, that's what he thought was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Our source said the brothers told the police Jussie said he wanted to make it a physical thing, but not to a point
But
he'd be
wait.
seriously injured.
Can I ask a question?
Hold on. On the night Jussie says he was attacked, the brothers claim they showed up at the scene, but were extremely nervous because just as they played out the scene, a car drove by and they were worried they'd be ID'd. Our sources say the brothers performed per the rehearsal. They screamed out they recognized Jussie from the Empire, then hurled the racist N-word and the homophobic F-word. The brothers told the cops they made contact with Jussie's face, but it was weak. They said they didn't know how he suffered the bruises, but that the staged fight was not designed to injure him.
Okay, so look at the size of those guys. Hold on. But here's the thing about those
Jeez.
guys.
I didn't know they
Oh, you've
were
never
like
seen
that.
them, Chin?
I saw them in like in a different pose.
Don't
of this.
fuck with
This is a
Nigerians.
giant.
But here's the thing. Why? Can I ask you this?
Do you think the brothers ran a train on
But it
him?
was a race. It was a racist attack. So why did he have two black guys do it?
No, because he wouldn't. You couldn't tell if they were black or white.
Yeah, because
They didn't think anyone would see
They were
this,
wearing
right?
masks or
Yeah,
something.
face masks.
That's so hilarious.
And because these are only two guys that he knows.
Oh my God, dude. See ya, fuckface. These guys.
What
are
happens to
singing.
those two though?
They just sing
Yeah,
like
that's
canaries
weird.
and they get
They just
off.
let him go, right?
They're like, you're good. This guy's an idiot.
$3,500. They get off. They're just like, fuck it, we'll go.
Dude, rehearsals. Oh no, this is awkward.
That's amazing.
I can't wait for more details to come out.
When they have to
I
get
can't wait till he has to do a sit down.
When these guys have to find a job, though, they're gonna have a tough time too.
These two?
When you do a background
These
check?
two will be fine.
Yeah.
No, well, there's no charges are pressed.
Yeah, that's true. But they're
These
in
two
the
are
news.
fine. No, these two are like, we're trying to help our friend out whose career was not going well.
Yeah.
Trying to be solid pals, and he fucked everything up.
Wow. What a fucking asshole, man.
Yeah.
Well,
It's so embarrassing.
like, did you think you were going to hire two brothers for $3,500 and that this wouldn't be some big thing? Did you think you were going to get away with it? Oh, fuck. He must be.
What else is weird is he thought that camera was not going to be facing north and was going to film this, and then that evidence would just help them out because they'd be on the trail of two white guys, not two Nigerian friends of his.
I mean, and they were also on the show. Like, you can. You're so dumb. He's actually just dumb as shit. You're dumb as fuck to think you could get away with it. This is an arrogant narcissist. I mean, ugh.
How do
That
you
guy
compare this
sucks.
to, you know, that one comedian guy? I'm pretty sure you guys know him, but he said he was
Renzizi?
that guy, right?
Steve
the
Renzizi?
9/11, like this is way different, but okay, never mind.
I think that Steve kind of caught in a lie and then
Went down a hole he couldn't get out of.
went down a hole because they immediately he was new and somebody goes, "This is the 9/11 guy," and he just never
Yeah.
brought it up again. But then it kind of like brought on a life of its own. Then he was on Marin. Marin asked about him. He's like, "Oh fuck," and he said it.
I think that's what kind of what
think
Jussie
that
did too,
Steve-
though.
No,
Like he had to
no, no, no,
continue.
hold on.
No, big difference.
Jussie
Big difference.
hired, rehearsed, and staged this. Steve was just wanted somebody to like him. He's a comic. He kind of just said something off the cuff because it sounded like.
And then it gained traction. He's like,
He
"Oh,
got some
fuck."
prestige for it in the moment. And he was like, "Oh fuck, I should do something about this," but he didn't.
And then
It
he
was- it
came
was-
out and finally said, "Hey, man, that wasn't real.
Yeah.
Like, this Jesse guy is a fraud."
Yeah,
from
it
the
was an
get-go."
inconvenient thing, but he did tell people he knew that it was bullshit, and then but they found out about it.
It just felt like during the interview, he knew he has to just keep going at it. He
It's
just
been
went
tough for
freaking-
him. It's been tough.
He doubled down,
Steve
doubled down, doubled
does-
down.
He's very funny, and he kicks
Yeah,
ass.
Steve's a nice guy.
He kicks ass at
Yeah,
stand-up. We all
he's
like him.
hilarious.
The difference is we all like Steve Renzizi because we all know Steve really well. I've known him forever. Steve's
a
not
really
that
good
guy.
guy.
He
No.
fucked up because he wanted to be liked for a second, and in that moment he could have said, "I'm lying." It would have been really weird. He would have been weird. So he just goes like, "Fuck." His dad's a volunteer firefighter in Long Island. Like, Steve's a good guy. He
There was a
just
bad
kinda-
mistake,
He
and he just got
fucking
caught up in it.
in the lie, and he just never.
Yeah.
He was like, it'd be weird if I say I'm lying now. I don't know why did I even?
It's fucked
he
up
didn't-
what Steve did, but also
Yeah.
he didn't involve anyone else.
Yeah, he was like, why did I say that? He didn't involve anybody else. And
Hear me
Steve-
out on this one then.
Yeah,
So
what?
Lance Armstrong isn't like in between both of those.
Again, Steve made a bad decision for a split second and didn't go back on it because he was embarrassed. Lance Armstrong, well, by the way, I don't have as much judgment on Lance Armstrong at all. You know why? He was in a sport where everybody was doing it. Everybody.
That's not the problem. You're missing the point there.
Yeah.
It's people are so off when they say that. The problem with Lance Armstrong is
that's
yes,
true.
PEDs are there, but he fucked over so many people.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
bullied so many people.
That's right.
Sued teammates and other people
yeah.
that
Fuck
went
you then.
against him.
Fuck you
So
then.
it's a different.
Yeah, that, by the way,
that's some dark shit.
That's dark shit too.
That's like Barry Bonds suing the other baseball
Yeah,
players
yeah.
when like, what the fuck,
very
dude?
very different than Steve by far. Yeah, Lance Armstrong's a bit of a sociopath. It sounds to me like when he does that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
he sued other teammates who
He
went
had-
bad on him. It's like fuck.
He doubled
you,
down. He
dude.
just doubled down, just
If you're
like
gonna
Jussie
double down
is.
like that though.
No,
you're-
I think you're missing the point. It's not double down, Chin. There's a point of
You're
double
bringing
down.
other
There's a
people
point
down.
of Lance Armstrong. It's not doubling down. It's what he does.
Yeah,
So he sued people. Everyone knew he's
Bullied
on
people.
steroids. He's like, that's fine. I'm on steroids. But here's what's going to go down. Like if you weren't part of his team or going to play his game, you lost your job. You got kicked off.
and
the
no
team.
one liked Lance Armstrong. Like
They hated him.
Like other cyclists from other
was
teams, and no
mean.
one liked him.
He was really
Nobody
mean.
liked Lance Armstrong. No one.
But Jussie has nothing. There's no doubling down, Chin. There's nothing to double down on. This is the story. This was his plan. He didn't think we'd find this stuff out. Like now, if he comes out with an interview later today and goes, I don't care what you say, it still happened, that would be doubling down.
All right.
If an interview comes out, he's like, nope, it happened. I don't give a fuck what these guys are lying. That's doubling down. If he comes out and is just like, I fucked up, man.
Yep.
That's probably the best way to go about it for him.
Yep.
I fucked up. My career was not going the direction I wanted to go. I thought I could pull one over. I am so sorry,
Yeah.
man. And then we just drop it. People are like, all right, fuck it, we're out.
Fuck, man.
But if he does double down, it's on.
I think he has to now.
He's already doubled down.
Yeah.
He's already tripled down. He's given interviews and cried. He's
Well,
done
but that's
national
not.
interviews.
No, that was all the plan. That was the media, the media tour. That's all the plan. Doubling down would be now that the plan is foiled. If he goes on that media tour and it's like, I'm telling you, this is what happened. They're full of shit. That the Chicago PD is trying to screw me over. That would be doubling down. There's no doubling down on this.
It's going to be interesting to see.
He just needs to issue an apology, and I don't know.
What do? You can never get another job, really. Nobody in Hollywood's going to hire
I don't know. It's tough.
Reality show. Afterwards.
I watched
guess
that
that's
shit.
all you can do.
Tanya Hardin had reality shows, for God's sakes. What else you got?
This, Drake, boxing. You want to see him hit mitts?
I can already tell you.
Where's he at?
I hate when actors do this.
You mean like you, Brian?
I never do this. Dude, you could fight.
Woo.
Yeah.
He's just gonna. I mean, I don't know why we're hating on him. He's just
I'm not
getting in
hating on it.
shape.
Drake doesn't got hands.
Well, but Drake's not
Doesn't
saying
got
that. He
hands.
just put like Kevin Hart shows video of him hitting mitts and like they're just in shape. I don't think Drake's saying,
Shut
"Hey,
up,
I can
Brandon.
beat up fucking Roy Jones."
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, he is, and he's challenging me with that bullshit. I don't like the way he's fighting.
Actually,
Moving his head.
people have DM'd this to the fighter and the kid and asked Brendan, who do you think would be better in a match, Bryan or
Oh
Drake?
my
It's all that
God, I
Brendan
have
thinks
no
about.
idea.
He put his money on me.
What is this?
So, Kat just showed me this. I guess
What
it just
is
came out,
thi-
right?
Oh, that's
yes.
the trans who went, "I'll show you,
Man.
dude, motherfucker."
The
Yep,
Superman.
This is ma'am.
This is, but hold on. Is this a parody or this actually
This
her
is an
real shit?
actual
Yes,
track.
made my
That-
day.
on.
Hit it, the Superman
the
man
fuck on.
featuring Sarah. Oh God, this made my Monday.
Is that a teaser?
Oh my
That's an
God!
amazing teaser, you guys.
Holy fuck, dude! Oh my
I'm
God!
excited. Whatever happened to Ty Lopez?
Hey, someone said you're You're Look at the comment.
Your rapping sounds like a dude. Why does this look straight out of 2009? Will the real ma'am please stand up? I might suggest testosterone. Get it, girl.
Yeah, anyhow.
Filthy Frank. Time to stop.
I put, she sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy, so
Catchy as hell, but he's a man in every possible way. Put an end to teens who maliciously misgender me. So this lovely little lady wants to kill all the children who reject compelled speech. Put an end to
ain't no guy ever heard rap this bad.
have a very manly voice. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I was expecting an AP parody, not MC Ma'am. Every year we stray further from God and sanity, whichever you believe in. Soon the world will just go dark. All right, well, I just got dumber with those 46 seconds.
Oh, keep scrolling
You're
down.
more beat than
The internet stays undefeated.
the only person misgendering is himself. The RA is
She's a man, baby.
This is what happens when.
Okay, fuck.
man, that's funny.
Boy, that was funny.
I mean, I think this is a person who's emotionally disturbed and
Yes.
mentally disturbed. I don't think this is about gender or anything else. That's just somebody who's a little bit.
It's only
who's got some-
30,000
who's got some
views.
problems.
Available on Spotify.
Person's got some problems. Ma'am has got some problems.
Ah, that was hilarious.
She will be
Good
known from
find,
now on as
Kat.
Superman.
Good
Superman
find.
has some problems,
Oh, fuck, that was
and I
funny.
hope she gets help.
What else you got? I like the kid working at the game starts like, I'm sorry, bro. Fucking what?
I know. How was that? Was that good rap?
I couldn't even hear the rap. The music was so
terrible.
loud.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
That
Alright,
is
Oh,
just
God.
about it.
That was hilarious.
There's
that
America,
made my
ladies and
day.
gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and
That
gentlemen,
is
for
not
listening
America.
to another episode of Fighter and the Kid. Please come and see me this Thursday, Vancouver, the Vogue Theater. We have already sold 1,000 tickets, and I think there are 159 tickets left. get your tickets at tfatk.com or on my Instagram. And then I got Salt Lake City, March 1 and 2. Wise Guys. Those tickets are going quickly too, according to the last count. So get them. Then I got Kansas City Improv, March 22nd and March 23rd. Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
tfatk.com. I am in Miami, March 15th and 16th, Miami Improv, Washington, D.C., end of March 28th through 30th. Tickets at tfatk.com. This is The Final Kid. We're out.